week, we flew all the way to Amsterdam for a little spring break adventure. After we landed, we wandered through the parks and canals until we entered the main city. Our first stop in Amsterdam, of course, had to be a local stroopwafel stand. It was quite delicious. After our snack, we went to the famous Bloemenmarkt, or the Floating Flower Market of Amsterdam. The market was full of countless flowers and tulips, along with adorable souvenirs and boats. After buying way too many souvenirs, we continued wandering the canals in search of a place to eat. That's when we found this adorable little square with a cute restaurant where we had our first official meal in Amsterdam. We even tried the famous Dutch apple pie. After dinner, we had arranged to go on a little nighttime canal cruise, so we started walking along the canals in search of the starting point. Interestingly, our canal cruise started right in front of the famous Anne Frank house. Once the sun had set, we entered our boat, got some free wine and cheese, and set sail.
Also maintain the water level, which is why the canals never flood and why there are no tides here. But yeah, this river is so clean that people do swim here in the summer. Even the Dutch Queen has swum here. There's an annual charity swim for ALS, and one year even the Queen participated in it. So we like to say that if it's clean enough for the Queen, it should be clean enough for the rest of us. But over here you can see this beautiful drawbridge. It's lit up now, so it looks very romantic. So this is known as the Magerebrug, or the Skinny Bridge, but they also call it the Bridge of Love. So it's the most romantic spot in Amsterdam.
And with that, our first day in Amsterdam was complete. For our second day in Amsterdam, we started by walking through the local market and had some Dutch pancakes for breakfast.
Oh, look, he's going right into the traffic. What a dum-dum.
After a lovely breakfast by the canal, we started walking over to the Rijksmuseum and the gardens. The gardens were very special and full of wildlife. After soaking up the sunshine in the park, we continued walking through the canal streets, grabbed a quick coffee, and then continued on our way to find some shopping districts. My favorite part of the shopping though had to be all of the cheese stores and of course all of the free samples they offered.
I think I want to try a lavender flavored cheese. Yes. A little bread face.
There you go, you little bread face.
After some time spent shopping for cheese and snacks, we stumbled across the Christmas store.
What month is it, Trond?
It's Christmas, December.
Sure it is. Wow.
With all the shopping taken care of, we decided to visit the Lego store. Next, we randomly stumbled across the most famous fry shop in all of Amsterdam. The last thing we decided to do in our day in Amsterdam was to go to the Sky Lounge. The beautiful views of the city were to die for. We even got fancy vacation cocktails and yummy bar food to celebrate our final day in Amsterdam. After a full afternoon spent at the Sky Lounge, we wandered through the canals one final time. Next thing I knew, we were catching our plane home to Oslo. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon.